Hello everyone! Hello! Today we're going to be making one of the cutest little candies ever. I like to call this one Pepperminty because she's like a little peppermint, but you can also make her for other holidays like Halloween. She could be a Halloween candy if you make her in purple or orange. And let's see, so this is just, so cute for any holidays and really easy to make. This is a no-sew project. And you can make it in, probably about 20 minutes, y'all. This is a quick and cute little project. And you can get the written pattern for this on my blog, linked down below, or you can purchase the pretty printable PDF from my Etsy shop. Make sure you click that subscribe button so you don't miss any of these cute little crochet tutorial, crochet along videos, all right? For this project, you will need size 6 chunky blanket yarn. And I'm going to be making my little peppermint friend a spearmint color with green and white. So you'll need 2 colors. You'll want white and then a color. And then you'll also want a little bit of pink for cheeks, a little bit of red for a mouth. So that's it for yarn. It just needs to be a size 6 bulky. For our hook, we're going to be using a size J crochet hook or a 6mm. And then for extra stuff, you're going to need some 10mm safety eyes, a little yarn needle, some scissors, and just a little handful of stuffing to stuff our little candy, okay? And I think that's it. So if y'all are ready to get started, let's do this. So we're going to start with the white yarn and our crochet hook. And we're gonna start with just a little slip knot. And then we're going to chain 4. So here's a 1, a 2, a 3, and a 4. And now in my 4th chain from the hook, I'm going to put 11 double crochets. So here's 1 double crochet. Here's 2 double crochets. 3, 4, 5, 6, and if your little hole in the middle is getting bigger, that's okay. You just want to pull it tight. Mine does that too. It's totally fine. I might have to pull it tight a couple of times, and that's all right. So that was 6. Here's 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And again, if your hole opened up, just pull your end. Don't pull too tight because this blanket yarn can break, but just a little tug to close up that little hole is good. So now we have 11 plus the 3 chains that we skipped in the beginning count as a double crochet. So it's like we have 12 double crochets. So now we're going to slip stitch to the top of our chain 3. And we have completed round 1. Now on to round 2. We're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. That's going to count as a double crochet. Now in that same space, we're going to do a double crochet with a color change. So you're going to yarn over, insert your hook into that same space, draw up a loop, yarn over, draw through 2. Now before we complete our double crochet, we're going to grab our other color. So for me, that's the green. so I've got my green right here, and I'm going to just yarn over with the green. So I'm just simply laying it over my hook, and I'm gonna pull it on through. And that is a color change double crochet. So you can see I've got the new color on my hook now. And now this color, this little loop that's on my hook, is going to become, it's going to become the top of my next stitch, so that all of my double crochets have like a perfect seamless look to them. All right, so now with the green, because that's what's on my hook, I'm going to make a double crochet in the next stitch. Yarn over, insert my hook, draw up a loop, yarn over, draw through 2, yarn over, draw through 2. Now, in that same space where I just put that green double crochet, I'm going to do a double crochet with the color change back to white. So yarn over, insert my hook in that same space, draw up a loop, yarn over, draw through 2. Now, instead of grabbing that green, I'm color changing to the white. Yarn over, draw through 2. Now, do you see how perfectly the double crochets are with, instead of having a white top to this green, I've got a full green crochet. So that's why the color change in the middle is so important. It makes your double crochet so perfectly crisp. So now I'm going to continue that on with a double crochet, then a double crochet with the color change. Double crochet with the color change. Double crochet with the color change, so that we'll have 2 white, 2 green, 2 white, 2 green, all the way around. And so we'll have a total of 24 double crochets. And since there's 2 of each color, we'll have 12 stripes, 6 white and 6 green. All right, so let's go into this next one. It's going to be yarn over, insert my hook into the next one, draw up a loop, yarn over, draw through 2, yarn over, draw, oopsies, yarn over, draw through 2. And now with the color change, yarn over, insert my hook, same space, insert my hook, draw up a loop, yarn over, draw through 2, yarn over, draw through 2 with the green. So every space around is going to get a double crochet, then a double crochet with the color change. So let's do the next one. It starts with a full double crochet of green, and then a double crochet of green with the color change to white. And just continue on around. And as I go around, I'm crocheting over my ends, so you can see I'm holding the green and the end of the green close and crocheting over it just to cover up those ends. But you really don't absolutely have to do that. If it's easier for you just to leave the ends behind, that's okay, because that's the back of the peppermint and it's going to be on the inside, so you're not going to see it. If you have little yarns dragging across your back, that's okay. You're not going to see them, because that's going to be the inside of our peppermint. It's going to be inside with all the stuffing and nobody's going to see it, so it's fine. So whatever's easiest for you. It's just a habit of me, I suppose, to crochet over the ends when I bring my yarn along with me. And now I'm doing a color change back to green. And on. And then green with the color change back to white. And yarn over, insert your hook, draw up a loop, yarn over, draw through 2, yarn over, draw through 2, yarn over, insert your hook, draw up a loop, yarn over, draw through 2, yarn over, draw through 2. And we're getting close to our end here. I've got another green stripe. And here's another white stripe on my peppermint candy. And now, for the very last one, we're going to do 2 double crochets. We're not going to color change at the end of this one. Okay, so we've got a double crochet in green and a double crochet in green. Okay, so for your very last one, don't color change. We're going to slip stitch to the top of our chain 3, and we want to have our green still left on our hook. That's why no color change for this one. Now we're going to repeat this whole thing so that you have 2 of these. if this is your first one, you want to completely finish it off and weave in your ends and all of that, okay? So you've got one nice crisp finished peppermint, that's your first one. If this is your second one, you want to leave the green on your crochet hook, so don't finish it off. You can cut the white, we don't need that anymore. So we can cut the white yarn and weave in our ends for that. Or don't weave in your ends, because again, that's going to be the inside, you're not going to see it. So, but if you like, you can take a little time to weave in your ends. I'll weave in just a little bit so that I don't have too much hanging out back here. But yeah, so pause the video and make another peppermint just like the one that we've just made, okay? And when you do, you'll be right here with me with one peppermint finished and one still hooked onto your crochet hook with the color, whatever color you're using for your candy. All right, so pause the video and I'll meet you back here. All right, and once you've got both your peppermints, we are going to add a face to the peppermint that we're currently working on. So grab your cute little safety eyes and your pink yarn for cheeks if that's what you're using, and your red if that's what you like. You can use whatever colors you like for your little face on your cute little peppermint. I'm just going to take my hook out for a little bit while we're making our face and just set it right there. Now the eyes you want to put on row 1, kind of centered, and now the top of your peppermint, your cute little pepperminty, this is the top of her head where your little loop and your hook is, okay? So you're going to want to center the eyes on round 1 of your double crochets, somewhere centered on that. And then your cheeks will go just below the eyes and your mouth will go just below that. So this is the center of your face, so your mouth will be somewhere centered here. So I like to just pop the eyes in about where I want them. And before I put the backs on, I like to put my cheeks on just so that I like where my placement is before I secure those eyes on, because sometimes it's hard to get to the cheeks just right and all of that. Sometimes it's tricky and it takes a few little moments to get it just right. So I'm going to just mess around with my face a little bit, and I'll fast forward the video so that you don't have to watch me do this, because it does take me, I don't know, a few minutes to get it just right. And then I will meet you back when my little face is all ready. Okay, and once I think I like where everything is, I think I'm just gonna go with it, because if it's not perfect, that's okay. That's kind of what makes it so cute and gives it character. So I'm going to push on the little backs to my eyes and, oops, oh dear. And then I'm going to tie the little mouth on the back and then tie the cheeks. And I can adjust them a little more once they're tied on. There we go, and then I'm going to cut my ends and get all this out of here. All right, so I think that is a cute little face. My cheeks are going a little bit sideways, but I'm going to roll with it. All right, here we go. Probably could have put that eye a little lower. Oh well, it's fine. You look just the way you're supposed to look. Okay, now we're gonna put our hook right back in there. And I'm gonna chain 1. And this is where we're going to be sewing the 2 peppermints together to make our little, kind of like a little pillow of a body. So we're gonna take our other peppermint and we're gonna flip it upside down. and we're going to be holding it against our other peppermint. And we just want to be sure that the white double crochets are lined up and the green double crochets are lined up, so that when we're sewing through them, they're nice and lined up on front and back. So we've done a chain 1, and we're going to be single crocheting through the front peppermint, so in the same space that we're in. So it would be the top of that chain 3, and then through the double crochet that's directly behind it. And we're going to yarn over, draw up a loop, yarn over, draw through 2 to make our first single crochet. Now in the next one, we'll do another single crochet, so insert into the double crochet and then the double crochet behind it. Go. Yarn over, draw through, draw up a loop, yarn over, draw through 2. Now we have another single crochet, and you can see it's holding our peppermints together. Now we're going to do 4 more so that we have a total of 6 single crochets. So we've done 1 and 2. And now in the next one, we're going to single crochet, drop a loop, yarn over, draw through 2. And in the next one as well. So now we have a total of 4 single crochets. Oh, I'm bringing up some fuzzies. And now our last 2, going to single crochet and single crochet. And now we're going to be creating an arm for our peppermint. So to do that, we're going to chain 8, 1, oh dear, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And now in the 4th chain from our hook, we're going to place a single crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, right here. Single crochet. And then we're going to single crochet in the next 4 chains. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we're back to the body of our peppermint, and we're going to single crochet in the next 4 double crochets of the body, going through the front and the back. So here's 1 single crochet going through both peppermints. Here's 2 single crochets. Here's 3 single crochets. And 4 single crochets. Now we get to make a leg. So to make the leg, it's very similar to the arm, it's just a little bit longer. So we're going to chain 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, once again, in the 4th chain from the hook, we're going to do a single crochet. So 1, 2, 3, it's a little hard to see with this fuzzy yarn, huh? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So single crochet. And then I'm also going to single crochet in the next 6 chains. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 6. Once again, we're back to the body of our peppermint, and we're going to single crochet in the next 4 sets of double crochets once again. So here's 1, pull out some more yarn. It's a new spool of green, so it's really tight. But I love this color. I think it's so beautiful. It's going to be really pretty for all sorts of projects. So that was 1. 2. Here's 3. And 4. Now we've got to make the other leg. So once again, we're going to chain 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Once again, in the 4th chain from the hook, we're going to put a single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 1 single crochet. And now single crochet in the next 6 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And now we're back to the body of our peppermint, and we're going to single crochet in the next 4 double crochets on the body. So here's 1, there's 2, here's 3, here's 4. Now we get to make the other arm. So chain 8 for the arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now in the 4th chain from the hook, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to do a single crochet. And in the next 4. 1, 2, 3, and a 4. Now, before we go any further, we want to stuff our little peppermint. So I'm going to pull that loop out a little bit so it doesn't get lost in there. And I'm going to grab my little handful of stuffing. It's kind of a big handful of stuffing. I don't think I'm going to need that much, but sometimes I feel like I always end up needing more than I think I do. But this is a pretty tiny project, so I'll add just a little more. All right, I think that's good. And now we're doing the very last 6 single crochets on our peppermint to close it all up. So let's find the next little double crochets on there. You should have 6 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're going to close them all up. So starting with this one, single crochet, there's 1, there's 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And that's it. Now we just need to slip stitch to the top of our very first single crochet, if I can find it. And there we go. And now we can just finish off our ends, and she's all done. How cute. Okay, so let me grab my little scissors here. And you might want your yarn needle to weave your yarn in, or you might be able to just do like I do and grab your hook. This blanket yarn is so easy to work with that you can really just grab your yarn and pull it all down through and weave it in. And I'm going to weave it a couple of times just to make sure it's really good and secure. Oh, careful not to pull out your stuffing. Wasn't that such a fast, easy little project and so adorable? I think these will be such a cute little gift for whichever holiday you like. You could do Christmas or Halloween candies, whatever you like. And let's see, let's get the little green one over here. Oh, little peppermint buddies. And they can hold hands. Since their hands are just made out of a chain, their little hands are hollow, so you can link them together like that. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have fun making some cute little pepperminty candies. I'll see you next time. Bye.